Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And also brought to you by FSH Design. Let your imagination grow with FSH Design. Visit fshdesign.com today.
And now, The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Here's your host, Sabrina Turner.
Pleasant good morning and welcome to Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. I'm your host, Sabrina Turner, and it's an exciting time. It is the festive season, and I hope that everybody had a very good Thanksgiving. We should have so much to be thankful for. The Lord has blessed us this year. We've escaped another hurricane season, and, we have so much to be thankful for, and I hope that everybody came together with their family. And they did same. This morning, we have two segments on our show. In the first segment, we are pleased to put the spotlight, a little awkward for me, but I'll do my best, to put the spotlight and hear more from the Prospect Red Bay Community Group as we hear from our Prospect Community Group Treasurer, Head of PR, Ms. Cara Coe, and Mr. Mark Rittman, who is a Community CERT Leader and Deputy Chair for the community group. Good morning to the two of you, and welcome home.
Thank you.
Good morning, Sabrina. Thanks for having us.
Sure, it's a pleasure. Now, there's a buzz in the air and there's excitement building as we prepare, or you all prepare, for your upcoming annual Christmas party, which is a potluck style. But before we get into that, that's going to take place this Saturday. Let's share with our listening and viewing audience, because we are streaming live via YouTube, and give us a sense of how and why the Prospect Community Group was formed.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this morning. So originally, it started from a string of break-ins through the community. Me and my neighbor, Miss Gay, who is also on the executive, we got broken in back to back, and then from there, we teamed up with another neighbor on another road who had started a smaller WhatsApp group, and then from there, it just continued to grow and grow and grow. We have close to a little over 400 people in our WhatsApp groups now, and it's taken off, and crime has gone down. Everyone is more alert. We have a very strong neighborhood watch, and we've actually cracked down on probably at least every other month, maybe 2 arrests, working with RCIP, and it's been quite a positive stir in the community, and it actually brought back camaraderie between us and our neighbors. Mm-hmm. So that came on. Culture is coming back slowly, and that's our major goal as well, is to bring that back, and that's why we're having our annual Christmas party potluck.
It's a potluck style, and this is definitely catching on, and we've definitely gotten the attention of the community at whole. But I noticed that CERT, for those people, is added on to this community group, and Mr. Rickman, you are the leader of that extension. It's another part of this group. Can you explain exactly what that is?
CERT is a group that was set up by Hazard Management. It comprised basically of the Prospect executives and members. Mm-hmm. It is there in case of an emergency, a hurricane or whatever. And we do have a container with our CERT emergency supplies that we can use in the event of an emergency. If there's a hurricane or some such emergency, we would probably be the first ones out on the streets, mm-hmm. Clearing and doing whatever is necessary to get the community back up and running in as quick a time as possible.
Now, I understand the entire community group has been in existence practically for almost 8 years, going into 9 years.
Yes.
How have you seen it grown from strength to strength each year?
Well, I have seen, when I joined, it was a lot smaller, which was about 2 or 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And it has really taken off since that time under your leadership and Ms. Cara and the rest.
Hence the reason it's a little awkward, because it's hard doing those two roles.
Yes.
But, I've done it before. Now, main challenges, which is going to be very interesting. What are the main issues that Prospect Red Bay area are experiencing? How are we being? How are they being addressed? And for those who may be a little concerned, well, are they Prospect? Are they Red Bay? How has this name came about?
Well, originally we were Prospect Community Group, and that was for Prospect Park, which included the area of Red Bay. And then all of a sudden we had electoral boundaries, and that actually put quite a task on us, because now everyone wanted to identify with their electoral boundaries, and we weren't about that. We were about community only. So our boundaries started from Selkirk all the way up to Spots Newlands by the Cable and Wireless Exchange, because that's originally the Prospect Park area. Then you go into your Savannah area. So that's where that came about, and we stood strong, and we decided that this is what we're going to be. We're going to be the Prospect Red Bay community, and ensure that everyone know that it's one body. We're working together. Whoever is elected has to work together with us. So we're not doing a divide in the community. It's better to work with us than work against us most of the time, because we get stuff done. So that's basically how that came around, and everybody understands. Now, yes, we do have our little divides here and there, especially in areas where people are very proud to live in. We all are proud to live in Prospect, but everybody has jumped on board and joined us. So that's the beauty of this, because we are only looking out for the betterment of the area. And I mean, we've established so many things this year alone, and I think everyone is watching that and like, wow. So I'm so eager to see the other communities around the island bloom. And like I always say, if you all need any help, just reach out to one of us, and we'll be more than happy to come through and show you our policies, show you how we did it. And it's all about being consistent.
Now, we're also a registered NPO, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Where does that put us? We're just looking at from the bigger perspective and respect from the community to show, look, there is structure here.
Well, the great thing about the NPO is, yes, it definitely shows structure, and it actually holds us accountable. So before, we weren't taking funds at all. Everything that we've done has been out of pocket, out of executive members' pocket.
Yeah.
That is where everything has come. And, we got one or two donations here and there, but it hasn't been major. It's usually around Christmas. Our annual potluck is where we get most of our donations. And I'm going to thank a whole bunch of people shortly when we get into that. But the major thing is we're able to open up our accounts, and we should have that open up in the next week or so. And then from there, we're looking at major, we're going to go for major sponsorships, especially, and then we're probably going to get into that shortly about our new park. So we have major plans to utilize that park next year, and we're going to be looking for major sponsorship.
Okay, excellent. Now we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, you ready for me? When we come back, we can talk about some of the issues. Now, traffic has been, oh my gosh, it has been number one issue. There are speed bumps that you're hearing the outcry of the people, and what mandate as a community group, being a neutral group that's working with any elected official, how do you get the wheels going? Do you want this group to work cohesively with all the residents, or is it just a sounding board? Let's define what that is, but not to take away from the spirit and the main focus of this. When we come back, we'll be looking more into the upcoming Christmas potluck party. Keep it locked to the Business Buzz for more after these few messages.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, sponsored by Cayman National Bank. Visit Cayman National Bank today for all of your financial needs. The Cayman Islands, he hath founded it upon the seas.
In the early 1900s, the sister islands enjoyed a relative prosperity, with the cultivation and subsequent exports of coconut being the primary industry, as Commissioner Sanguinetti would note during his 1902 visit.
Business seemed brisk. There has been a very large coconut crop, such as not born for years, and the carrying capacity of the island vessels to deal with the export of nuts have been shipped between October and February last.
The coconut industry would continue to expand with the expansion of plantations into large tracts of unused land.
Information from this historical vignette was sourced from Founded Upon the Seas, A History of the Cayman Islands and Their People by Michael Creighton and the New History Committee.
Radio Cayman's historical facts vignettes are proudly brought to you by Cayman National, with branches on all 3 Cayman Islands. Visit Cayman National Bank today for all of your financial needs.
540 months.
16,425 days.
394,200 hours.
45 years.
That's how long we've been committed to serving you, and we won't stop there. Over the years, we have proudly grown with Cayman, making a difference in the community. That's why we're here, to stand by you.
We are Cayman National.
And we thank you for standing by us for 45 years and counting.
Are you an employer and would like another option to advertise your vacant position? Register with Work Jobs Cayman today and post your employment ad for Caymanians to see and apply. Contact Work on 945-9672 or visit www.worc.ky to get started today.
Don't take chances with your family's future or your valuable assets. Always be prepared and ensure your family is provided for. Cayman Insurance Center specializes in life, property, motor, health, and liability at the most competitive premiums and affordable rates on island. Call Michael Webster today at 925-5433 for life insurance or Denise Brown at 814-7229 for property insurance. Call them today for all your insurance needs.
Pay tribute to yesterday's musical legends. In honor of the Caymanairs and the Tornadoes Band, Friday, December 6th at the Lions Center, CMEA's second annual Night with Legends. Who's gonna be there? Fab Five out of Jamaica.
Slim girl, fat girl in a Local Motion 345, Impulse Band, Regeneration Band.
A Night with Legends, Friday, December 6th. Tickets, $20 prepaid, $30 at the gate. There will also be a $1,000 cash prize entry ticket raffle at the Lions Center.
8 p.m. Be there.
Tickets available at Funky Tangs and eventpro.ky.
The referendum for the cruise berthing and cargo facility is on the 19th of December. Will you be working on referendum day or physically unable to visit a polling station? To check if you qualify for mobile voting and for more information about how to apply, visit www.elections.ky. The deadline for mobile voting applications is 7th December. Get set to vote.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz. Business topics that matter, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. Business Buzz.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz as we keep the spotlight on Prospect Red Bay Community Group, who's telling us about their upcoming Christmas party, potluck style. And I'm pleased to have in studio with me the Prospect Community Group Treasurer and Head of PR, Ms. Carrico. She's joined by Mr. Mark Rickman, who's CERT Leader and Deputy Community Leader. And for all of you, yes, it's a little weird, but I am the Community Leader, but I don't mind being host this morning and have these two just take control. Now, upcoming Christmas party, there's lots to know about, but I understand and I know that last week, Saturday, for those who may have missed the Saturday Night Live out in town, the Prospect Community Group had a booth. Yeah. Tell us more about that and what that was for as a nonprofit group.
Yeah, so we teamed up with Small Business Association because both me and Sabrina have small business license, but we unfortunately don't have a product to sell. So we decided, well, let's go and make it a community thing. And they with open arms accepted us in, and We went Thanksgiving, Cayman Thanksgiving all the way. We had Cayman style beef, and we had sliders with slaw, and it was on the Cayman black coconut rolls. It was delicious. And then we also had the Cayman style beef dinner with the bread kind on the side and a piece of cassava cake, and that too was delicious. And I could tell you proudly and successfully, we doubled our money.
That's
and
right.
And all of those profits are going towards the Christmas party.
Mm-hmm. And it was a very good feeling.
It was.
Understanding how much people is being represented, and that we represent as a community group, and to get that feedback from a community group, you're out there and you're keeping it traditional. Yes. Now those proceeds goes towards a party, which is becoming the real talk of the town.
Yes.
And there are great things lined up for this, our third year Christmas party. Tell us more about that.
All right, for our party, we have quite a few things lined up. The Honorable Mayor has donated towards the live band that we're having. Regeneration will be playing. So Mr. Bunny Miles, Edel Miles, and the band will be out there in full swing playing the latest tune. So that's a highlight. We will also have fireworks donated by Councillor Harris.
Now the band is split between the two elected representatives.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my apologies. Yeah. So, and then we'll have a potluck. So there'll be donations flooding the area like we do every year. And I want to say a big thank you to all of those that donate, and we look forward to your dishes again this year. We'll have Prospect Red Bay Got Talent segment, and we already have a few people signed up for that segment, and looking forward to anyone else that would like to sign up. Please let us know. I'd like to stress that Prospect Red Bay group is for Prospect Red Bay members only. But if you are donating, or if you are bringing something, for the cause, you are more than welcome. That's that Cayman Kind. We're stretching out to you as well. If you'd like to, we have partnerships, private partnerships and public partnerships that they don't live in the area, but they have contribute immensely towards what we're trying to achieve. And they too have been invited, and they too will be out there partying with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Now, this is coming pretty much from scratch. You mentioned the talent part, and I must say we are blessed to have the likes of Michelle T. and her daughter from our community, and she has gracefully stated that she will be performing. And this year, the party will be held at a particular site, a venue. Please tell us more, because we pretty much are having to outfit this entire place.
So earlier... Was it this year or late
this year? It was
year?
Closed,
Yes.
But about 2 years.
So we were able to, with the help of our elected members, secure some plots of land in the Prospect area, because we're one of the only communities that don't have a park. So that's an old story. We don't need to get into that. But they've been able to secure 6 house lots, and it's in the area of Victory and Prospect Drive. And so we have the land prepped, and it's now it's ready to get built on our actual park. And we have drawings made up and everything, and it's been approved, and I mean, we're going full steam on it. But we figured, why not have our Christmas party, our first event, as the groundbreaking event at this location. So we have to build the site out from scratch, and thank goodness we have so many awesome people and companies on this island for us to do it. So again, we are doing this all from pocket, but we've been getting donations in, and if you'd like to donate to the cause, please contact any of the exec members. You can check out our Facebook page or message me and Sabrina directly, or call us directly. And we've secured 4 to 5 20-foot tents to cover the area. We have a stage. We have for the band. We're looking into a dance floor. We have chairs. We have tables. We have tablecloths donated. We have, what else do we have? Oh, we have tower lights. We have
restroom.
The luxury restroom.
We have
yes. That has been stressful for me alone. The fact that we've got it, I kind of forgot about it.
And you know what? If that is a special mention.
Yes.
AMB Construction has come forward and they are giving us the luxury restroom.
Yes. Thank you so much, AMB Construction. We're going to have a lot of happy bumps at the party. So I want to give special thanks to those that have donated or those that have taken part. So it would be, and we have prizes and stuff that we're also going to give out for raffles and thank yous as well. And a lot of people are coming on board. And if you feel like coming on board, just contact us. We'll take anything. Caribbean Outlook has given 1 pair of shades, 1 eye screening, 1 pair of lens. Harbor House Marina has given us gift certificates. Kirk Freeport has also given us gift certificates. Foster's Food Fair as well. A.L. Thompson. Webster Tours is actually doing a shuttle service for us. So they'll be picking up individuals in our area from Selkirk to Spots Newlands from 5:30 to 8, and they will be dropping everyone back or whoever is taking the shuttle from 11 to 12:30. So if you would like to take advantage of that shuttle service, you can contact one of us and we can help get your address and everything, or you can contact Miss Gay Smith directly. She's going to be the lead on that. Would like to tell Miss Joanna Boxwell, thank you so much for your kind donation. A&B Construction again for those parties. CJ Moore, Joanna West, and Miss Diana Lookloy. Also, we have Execution Sound that will be setting up the stage for us, and they have given us such a great deal. We'd like to say a special thank you to them as well.
Now, Miss Adriana Webb, Miss Christine Umfroy as well has played a significant role. And for those who have attended our previous two Christmas parties, you've noticed those beautiful centerpieces that were all handmade by Miss Lookloy, and she has just on the way here, I was on the phone with her. But this could not be possible, without the community stepping up to the plate. And it is so much right now going on within our island. It is almost like a divide. Mm-hmm. This is one night. That is this Saturday night, the 7th of December. We want to start from 6 because we want the kids to take part and do their talent part. Mm-hmm. And they're going to go straight till midnight. But this is one night. We just want to come, let our hair down, partake in the dishes that are made for Prospect and Red Bay community, enjoy the great music of the Regeneration Band, dance, and just throw everything else away and just focus on partying. Mm-hmm. That's what life is about.
Yeah,
and the community spirit.
Yes, basically. Getting that community spirit. We don't want to take a focus off of the main purpose of this Christmas party.
Yes.
That's what it is. That's how we want it to be.
It's all about coming together.
Exactly. Exactly. Donations are still needed for those persons who may want to contribute, be it corporate or dishes. We're still looking for some Cayman style beef, some barbecue chicken. You got potato salad, coleslaw, even some good old coconut rolls or just old hot Johnny cakes.
Those coconut rolls are really great.
I know. Yeah. Everybody's just raving about the Cayman style beef sliders on Saturday. Yeah. And that's to let you know the talent and the cooks that we have living amongst us in Red Bay and Prospect community.
Oh, definitely.
Now, this would not be possible again without our exec. And we have to mention that to those persons who keep it together. And, we want to also encourage that if persons living in our community want to join this group, by all means, give Cara a call. What's your number?
325-3303, or you can just email us at prbc345@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you right away. If you want to just come and help out, if you want to be a part, anything, any hand, any finger will help, because really and truly, it's only the bones of us and the bare bones, and any assistance would be great.
Now, that at the end of the day, coming together like this would not be a success without the people. And to be honest, for the past 2 years, the people have made this happen.
Yes.
How have you been able to keep that going?
It's consistency. I believe it's consistency. We have a strong WhatsApp group. Thank you for technology. So we man that group, and we're quite strict with the members. They have to do an online form and agreement. It's not going to be a chain letter posting, funny pictures. It has to be community or national wide issues. Anything that we can do a change for, or make a change with, or assist. So, I mean, it'll be from traffic in the morning to garbage in the evening to, people on their front porch. So, I mean, and, we have burglars here and there, but it's actually went down quite a lot. And working with RCIPS has been, immensely important.
And our community beat officer is also doing a lot. That's PC Christopher Donaldson, who has done a lot. And he has gotten to know the community residents on a personal level, in a sense where has made that bridging the gap so much easier. And the respect from the police is appreciated even more.
Yeah.
Now, we're like all the other districts east of Red Bay and Prospect, trouble with traffic. We're feeling it just as bad.
Oh, yes.
We're not the end all be all, come to the group. We are here to assist, to also be able to act as a conduit to the powers that be, in order to get our voices out there, be heard. But we understand that that is not an issue that a community group on its own is going to solve.
No.
There are a number of moving parts to that problem in trying to solve it. And there are some real facts that's going to take legislative changes.
Correct.
And we alone can't do that. Our voices mean a lot.
No. Yeah.
Like the issues with garbage and canals and all that sort of stuff. There's some that is really bigger than us, but there are strength in numbers, and that's why this group needs to be supported. We have shown what a community group can do. Lend us your support, and we can move mountains eventually.
Exactly. And I want to stress that we're not here only for Red Bay Prospect. Yes, we seem like we have a lot going on, especially when it comes to traffic, because that's actually the big knot in the whole scheme of the traffic that we have. So that's why things are happening there. It's not only because our voices have been heard, but it's because that is the area that needs to be fixed for the traffic to get in. So when we started, or when the traffic started to get diverted from Prospect School, it wasn't favoritism or anything like that. It was the fact that everyone needed to be on the main road to get the flow going. So like I said, it's not only a Prospect Red Bay thing when it comes to our group, because we're looking at national issues as well and how to better our island. Our island is so small, and there's only so many of us. So we need to just come together and stop this divide and just, move forward and get on with it.
And we're going to show what that coming together in a positive light is all about this Saturday night at the home of our new park.
Yes, the new park.
And there are going to be some prizes, and lots of surprises, definitely. But the key takeaway of this, the only P word we want to hear at that event is party.
Party and park.
Mr. Mark Rickman and Cara Coe, it has been a pleasure doing this double role this morning and allowing us, Business Buzz and our team here at Radio Cayman, to put the spotlight on this community group that continues to move forward by strength. And we know it would not be possible without a very busy and active executive, but more so to make it possible and a continued success, the support and cooperation of the residents that live there. Continue the great works. We're all proud of you.
And thank you for having us this morning.
It is our pleasure. Yes. All the success on your upcoming event. Again, that's this Saturday at 6:37, straight until midnight. Come and shake a leg with the New Generation Band. And who to tell, you may be the lucky winner of some very, very good door prizes. Keep it locked to the Business Buzz for more after the 8 o'clock news and weather update. And I might get a little teary-eyed when I interview this next guest, because this is somebody that has pretty much grew up into my hands. Yes. Property Doctors Cayman. And I'm now interviewing this person as an entrepreneur. It's either aging me or it's making me come to reality that I am getting older. But nevertheless, it warms my heart when I see little babies like that grow up and now are their own men and are taking that lead and step to be entrepreneurs. Keep it locked to the Business Buzz for more when we come back.
Thank you, Sabrina. And studio time now by Price Right is a minute after 8.
Price Right is Grand Cayman's warehouse shopping superstore, making your dollar go further with huge savings and no membership fees. Get more of the things you use every day at the right price. But it's not just grocery and health and beauty. Price Right has a full range of products from office to automotive, patio furnishings to kitchen appliances, and even electronics. And since warehouse prices mean savings for you, everything is priced right at Price Right, Grand Cayman's warehouse shopping superstore.
The 8 a.m. news is brought to you by Sagicor. Let us put a smile on your face. Call 949-8211.
Your voice, your choice for today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Island.
With your latest news, I'm Carsley Fuller. Initial work is underway on Hero Square. Radio Cayman's April Cummings reports.
The plans include new statuary and a bit of a redesign for the semicircle planters, which are currently located in each corner of the square. Crews have already begun work removing a number of plants from the site, including some bullthatch palms. Officials say those will be repotted and eventually relocated around Hero Square and elsewhere. Public access to Hero Square will be closed throughout the construction period. Phase 1 is underway and expected to last for several weeks. April Cummings, Radio Cayman News.
Customs and Border Control holds a first-of-its-kind graduation ceremony for officers completing basic training. CIG-TV's Donna Bush reports.
Deputy Governor, the Honourable Franz Manderson, spoke at the graduation ceremony about the important job of the CBC officers.
There's no one else. We don't depend on any other agency to make those detections. We depend on you. So ask yourself, what are your suspect factors, and hold yourself accountable.
Well, the class consists of 11 soon-to-be officers, and this is the first graduation class as officers since the merger between the Legacy Customs and Immigration Departments on the 1st of February this year. The graduation ceremony was held at the Family Life Center.
In regional news, the Healthy Caribbean Coalition is calling for radical changes over the next decade to address childhood obesity in Jamaica and the wider region. Policy advisor Nicole Foster said that 25% of Jamaican children between the ages of 5 and 9 and 19% of children ages 10 to 19 will be obese by the year 2030 if drastic measures are not taken. She was citing statistics from the first global atlas on childhood obesity published by the World Obesity Federation in October during a recent JIS think tank. She noted further that information from the Caribbean Public Health Authority indicates that the region, quote, has an overweight and obesity prevalence that is widespread across both males and females, and of great concern is the fact that the region has a serious and growing problem of childhood obesity. Now with a check of international news, here's the BBC, which will take us out of the newscast. I'm Carsley Fuller from Radio Cayman's newsroom.
BBC News with Jerry Smith. NATO's 70th anniversary summit is getting underway with deep divisions inside the alliance. Turkey has said it will oppose plans to defend NATO's Baltic members if it doesn't get support for its fight against Kurdish groups it says are terrorist. President Trump has meanwhile attacked France for calling the alliance brain dead. Mr. Trump has also repeated his opposition to French plans for a digital tax on US tech giants, saying they should only be taxed by Washington. The US is threatening tariffs on French products over the issue. The EU says there'll be a united response. Provisional figures suggest that the 2010s has been the hottest decade since records began, with the rise in temperatures driven by human activity. The estimate was published during the UN Climate Summit in Madrid. Court papers show Zimbabwe's late President Robert Mugabe left several properties and more than $10 million in cash. He named no beneficiaries, but the estate is expected to be distributed between his wife and children. The UN says it's deploying more peacekeepers to Alor country in South Sudan. The region has seen violent clashes between two ethnic groups. Almost 80 people have been killed over the past few days. Iran has acknowledged its security forces used what it called tough confrontation methods during recent protests. The state television also said some protesters had been killed, but that the numbers were lower than reported. The Syrian currency has fallen to a record low following the financial crisis in Lebanon. The neighbouring country has been the main route of foreign currency to government-held areas in Syria. And the South African authorities have urged the two big mobile companies to cut their data prices by up to 50%. And those are the latest stories from BBC News.
The 8 a.m. news is brought to you by Sagicor. Let us put a smile on your face. Call 949-8211.
Think about something that makes you happy. Did it make you smile? We know it did, because that's what we do at Sagicor. Put smiles on our clients' faces every day. With a large range of products to cover your family, it's no wonder most locals choose Sagicor for their life insurance needs. Serving the community for over 25 years. Let us put a smile on your face. Call your Sagicor advisor today.
Stay in touch with Radio Cayman for the latest in news and information.
Follow Radio Cayman on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Download the Radio Cayman app or log on to our website, www.radiocayman.gov.ky.
Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice, your radio.
At Kirk's Home Center, we can make your life much better. We got it all together. We got a great deal in store for you.
This week at Kirk Home Center. Save on a 4.5-foot artificial Christmas tree for $66.49 or a 6-foot artificial pine Christmas tree for $105.99. Dress up your tree with a reindeer tree skirt detailed with metallic embroidery for $38.49. And make your tree twinkle with string-to-string light sets for $5.39 or LED mini light sets for $13.99.
Kirk's Home Center, we got a great deal in store for you. Yes. The board good for the future. Rewarding, yes. The board good for the income. Rewarding, yes. The board good for the children. Rewarding, yes. I'm headed out for me, for every family. Rewarding, yes, yes. Referendum day, yes, yes. Rewarding, yes, yes, yes. I voting, yes, yes. Rewarding, yes, yes. Referendum day, rewarding, yes, rewarding, yes. I'm putting eggs, rewarding, yes.
The Weather Report is proudly sponsored by Super Stitch Sewing and Fabric Center, your one-stop household store at 39 Pasador Place, Smith Road. Still offering the best prices in town. Call 949-2833 or go to superstitch.com.ky. New stock has just arrived at Super Stitch. Now don't take my word for it, drop by and see for yourself. Fresh off the boat, we have loads of fabric, vinyl upholstery fabric, fabric for cushions, outdoor fabrics, and dress fabric. That's not all. Super Stitch has sewing accessories and craft items. Included in the new shipment, you will find sheets, comforters, throw pillows, bath mats, rugs, and curtains for every room in your home. Super Stitch, 39 Pasador Place, Smith Road. Still offering the best price in town. Call 949-2833 or go to superstitch.com.ky.
Good morning. Let's take a look at the latest weather report. Current temperature is 79 degrees. Relative humidity is 92%. The barometric pressure 29.96 inches and rising. Winds are calm. Overnight low temperature was 71 degrees. Synopsis indicate light to moderate northerly winds and moderate seas expected for the next 24 hours as a weak cold front enters the Cayman area this afternoon. Radar images show isolated showers northwest of Grand Cayman moving southeast. Now the forecast for today calling for partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of afternoon showers, and temperatures will be in the low 80s. Your winds will be north to northwest at 5 to 10 knots during the morning, 10 to 15 knots by this afternoon. Seas will be moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet and some swells expected across the western coast. Now the forecast for tonight calling for fair skies with less than a 20% chance of showers. Temperatures falling to the low 70s. Your winds will be north to northwest at 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be slight to moderate with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. Low tide at 9:18, high tide 4:14, and a low tide again tonight at 10:50. Sunset 5:45, sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:45, and the outlook is calling for similar weather conditions through Thursday morning.
Superstitch Sewing and Fabric Center was the proud sponsor of the Weather Report, your one-stop shop for all of your household items, craft items, jewelry, beads, and decorations, and much more. Call Superstitch at 949-2833 or email customer care at superstitch.com.ky. New stock has just arrived at Superstitch. Now don't take my word for it, drop by and see for yourself. Fresh off the boat, we have loads of fabric, vinyl upholstery fabric, fabric for cushions, outdoor fabrics, and dress fabric. That's not all. Superstitch has sewing accessories and craft items. Included in the new shipment, you will find sheets, comforters, throw pillows, bath mats, rugs, and curtains for every room in your home. Superstitch, 39 Pasador Place, Smith Road. Still offering the best price in town. Call 949-2833 or go to superstitch.com.ky.
Wow, looks good. What is that?
Chicken chair.
What did you just say to me?
Chicken chair.
I am not a chicken.
Whoa! I said chicken share. It's from KFC. Bucket of 12 hot wings, 6 pieces of chicken, or 8 tenders. KFC chicken share. Just $12 each.
Oh.
Want some chicken, tenders, or hot wings?
You're sharing your chicken share with me?
The new chicken share from KFC, just $12 each, and it's finger-licking good. Dine at KFC Baytown Plaza, KFC Shedden Road, or KFC at the Strand.
The referendum for the cruise berthing and cargo facility is on the 19th of December. Will you be traveling or overseas on referendum day? You can still cast your vote by postal ballot. The deadline for postal ballot applications is December 7th. For more information about how to apply, visit www.elections.ky and get set to vote.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Good morning once again. Let's take a look at traffic. Busy traffic coming from the east on Shamrock Road and bumper-to-bumper traffic on the Linford Pearson Highway. A lot of patience needed this morning as you head on down to Georgetown. And traffic busy coming off the Linford Pearson Highway on Agnes Way. And traffic also busy on some sections of Cool Road, other sections steady traffic. And moderate flow of traffic coming from the Westway 4-way stop. And traffic is moderate as well on Eastern Avenue and Godfrey Nixon Way. Light traffic. And some sections of North Sound Road, other sections moderate. And traffic is steady heading towards the Butterfield roundabout on the Esteli Tibbetts Highway. So slight delays expected. If you see any accidents or incidents on Cayman's roads, give us a call here at Radio Cayman 949-6990. Have a good morning. Buckle up.
Do you ever have those days when you have to get a super early start? Or you're out late and want something fresh and healthy to eat? Subway has now opened their 4th 24-hour location for you early birds and night owls. Subway at West Shore Center on 7 Mile is now open 24 hours. So now you can grab any of Subway's fresh menu items any time of the day at 4 convenient locations. West Shore Center 7 Mile, Countryside in Savannah, Anderson Square in Georgetown, and Centennial Towers West Bay. Subway. Eat fresh.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz, the business topics that matter, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. Business Buzz.
Good morning and welcome back to Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. I'm your host, Sabrina Turner, and in this segment, we put the spotlight and hear more about Property Doctors as we hear about the company, about their Christmas light installation offerings, and I think there's another new element to Property Doctors that will be announced right here this morning of an upcoming event and grand opening of a second business that one of my guests, will tell us more during the interview. This young man is Mr. DeQuan Bennett, and he's brought along with him Miss Abby Haylock. Good morning and welcome to our show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, share with me some background details on Property Doctors and how it all got started. And for the record, Mr. Bennett is the son of Miss Samantha and Irvin Bennett. And just before the last break, after ending with Prospect and Red Bay Community, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
As a young man who have found your way and has found your path on your journey. And now I'm speaking to you as an entrepreneur. Congratulations to you.
Thank you for that.
Know you going back to Red Bay Primary School and running around and
the good years.
Yes, at our house for lots of barbecues, and
yeah.
Then you had this little spiel with the DJ, and you now also have your own show.
Yeah.
So I mean, great things are for you, Taquan, and that must make your parents as proud as I am of you, almost like a second mama. I am proud of you, and congratulations, and keep up the good work.
Thank you for that.
But share with our listening and viewing audience, please, some background details on Property Doctors and how it all got started. What is it all about?
Yeah, so being born and raised in the Cayman Islands, I always saw there was always growth in the Cayman Islands, and I also wanted to be a part of that growing community. The reason that we created the Property Doctors was to fill that void of people having to call various companies and offer those same services that are highly in demand and others under one roof.
Mm-hmm. So what exactly do you do?
We do a lot of various things. I mean, one of our highly recommended services that we offer is painting right now, where we do landscaping, pressure washing, carpentry, anything you name it, plumbing, electrical.
Now, who do you mostly cater to? Is it residential, commercial, or both?
We cater to both of them. They go hand in hand. Sometimes when we're doing a service for a client at their home, they will see that we did such a great job, and then they will be like, we want you to do some work with our businesses, and therefore it's crucial to provide both.
Now, Christmas season is here, and, everybody usually do this little sprucing up and everything.
Fix it up and
How long has your business been in operation?
We've been in operation since July of this year. So we've been busy since day one, thankfully. So
thank God.
Yeah.
And have you seen traction picking up now that you're getting out there? How do you use social media? Understanding your age, you're big on social media. Have you used various social media platforms to push your business as well?
Yeah, I mean, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on all those social media platforms. So we try to post regularly, try to get the word out about Property Doctors and so on, and also what we have to offer.
How do you come up with a cost? Understanding it's one thing having a passion to do what you do and offer what you offer, but how do you make sure that you're compensated and that your prices are not too above board and that you're actually making some sort of profit? How do you work out your estimates?
Yeah, so I mean, our estimates are completely free. We actually recommend that we actually come out to the actual property just to see what we have to work with. This would then help to determine the most accurate pricing, plus or minus, and then determine the actual price, what is fair to the actual customer and to the Property Doctors as well.
Okay. Now, if someone's hearing you on this show this morning, what is the best way to reach you? How can people get in contact with you?
So the best way to reach us is to check out our website, which is propertydoctors.ky. We have a full list of services that we offer. You can contact us through there. My telephone number is 925-3153. I'm always there to answer your calls, always there to take your special requests as well. So
that's 925-3153.
Correct.
And there's a website as well.
Yep.
Okay.
And also Instagram and Facebook. So the Instagram is Property Doctors Cayman, and same thing with Facebook, Property Doctors Cayman.
I tell you, that age group, they're going to have all the social media platforms. Now, what is the process? We're going to talk about Christmas lights installation. Tell us more about that.
So the whole process, it obviously starts with the whole estimate and then acquiring the actual material. Once we get a deposit from the actual customer, I would then brief my team and then obviously tell them what is obviously expected of them and then what is expected of the actual job, and then we would just execute it and take care of it.
And I think this whole idea must have come from Mom one year telling you, I need you to go up there and do that. And then you said, well, if I have to do it for Mom, why not just create a business out of it?
Yeah, pretty much. Growing up, I was always outside around this time of the year decorating the actual trees and the actual lawn myself. So, I mean, as I got older, I was just like, you know what? I think this would be a great service to offer to the Cayman community. So
because people like me don't like doing it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, should persons have their own lights and decor already? Is that something that you can also offer where you just install them?
Yeah, so we have different packages based on our client's budget. So we do also provide lights where we provide the lights and install them for them. And also we can do it where they provide their own lights and tell us how they want it to be put up on. And then we also do a little bit of both. So if they have some of the lights, and we can provide the rest to just make it happen.
Exactly. Get that big Christmas curb appeal on. Now, understanding the importance of safety, and we don't want any accidents, what is required of your company as it relates to the safety aspect of things when installing Christmas lights and decor? Will will electrician be needed for, let's say, larger projects?
Yeah, so I mean, safety is our utmost priority. I mean, we stand by our commitment, try to ensure that our staff get home to their families at the end of a working day. Obviously, for larger projects, we have on-staff electricians that would oversee and obviously answer any questions to our support staff who are actually putting on the lights.
Okay. Now, what if I'm one of those that just get caught up in the moment and I go and I just do this big spread of decor, put up my own lights? Can I then retain you to take them down?
Of course. I mean,
nice.
We do offer the service where we actually purchase them, install them, break them down, and also package them for you. And then we also hand over that box to you to store.
Oh, so you just neatly place them.
Yep.
Nice.
Correct.
How important is it to offer quality workmanship at Property Doctors that is affordable for your clients?
I mean, this is such an important thing to us. I mean, I need to be able to sleep at night. So having my customers satisfied and, knowing that they're actually happy creates that peace of mind within me personally. So.
I can't believe you said you like to sleep at night. You know how much sleepless nights your mama had. It's all a part of growing up. So customers and dealing with difficult customers is actually one of the things that you may actually have to deal with. And Definitely. How you're able to deal with that professionally is also key in the foundations that has been instilled in you.
Exactly.
So why then should people choose Property Doctors?
I think the Cayman community should choose Property Doctors because it is the best thing for the Cayman Islands right now. It is what the people have been asking for. We will be here now and forever, and we want to ensure that our customers get the right price all the time.
What kind of feedback have you received since opening? How have persons embraced your services that you provide?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a 99% customer.
Come a little closer to the mic for me.
We've had a 99% customer satisfaction rate so far. Our customers being satisfied is what keeps us motivated every day to obviously show up to work and get the job done.
Okay. You're in tune to Radio Cayman's Business Buzz as we hear more from Mr. Jaquan Bennett and Miss Abby Haylock of Property Doctors Cayman. A brand new business opened in July of this year, and we understand how people are very meticulous, especially around the Christmas time, with whether you need. Hold on, I need to ask something. If I want a little bit of white sand spread in my front yard and just freshen up the conch shells to line going up to the path of my house, you can do that too.
Yeah, man, no problem.
You think you'll take some offers or even jobs over in the sister islands? We cannot forget Cayman Brack and Little Cayman.
We definitely can't forget them. I mean, we're always open to that opportunity to head over there and take care of those customers as well.
That's right. So whether or not you want to outline those beautiful conch shells and spread fresh white sand, or just power washing, maybe you need to enhance those trims around your windows. Servicing of hurricane shutters may be something that you could also do. And, it always comes to the finishing touches of Christmas lights and the perfect garlands, which I always have a difficult time getting over my archways. I think I know who I'm going to call this year. It's not, you know what? I'm not even going to think about it. Property Doctors is the number to call. That's 925-3153. Keep it locked to Radio Cayman's Business Buzz for more when we come back.
Don't take chances with your family's future or your valuable assets. Always be prepared and ensure your family is provided for. Cayman Insurance Center specializes in life, property, motor, health, and liability at the most competitive premiums and affordable rates on island. Call Michael Webster today at 925-5433 for life insurance, or Denise Brown at 814-7229 for property insurance. Call them today for all your insurance needs.
Yes, the board good for the future. Rewarding, yes. The board good for the income. Rewarding, yes. The board good for the children. Rewarding, yes. I'm headed out for me, for every family. Rewarding, yes, yes. Referendum day, yes, yes. Rewarding, yes, yes, yes. I voting, yes, yes. Rewarding, yes, yes. Referendum day, rewarding, yes, rewarding, yes. I'm putting eggs, rewarding, yes.
Support our tourism.
Do you still have questions about the cruise berthing facility? Would you like more information? Come and hear officials from government and Verdant Isle Port partners speak about the project and have your questions answered. Public meetings are happening across Grand Cayman until December 5th. Visit supportourtourism.com for all meeting dates. Be informed because truth matters.
Support our tourism.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz, the business topics that matter, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. Business Buzz.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz as we keep the spotlight on Property Doctors Cayman. They have one clear goal, and that is to provide you with the best property maintenance service. Their specialist staff will nurture and care for your property, while their innovative maintenance plans will reward you for your business. Now, I'm pleased to have in studio with me young entrepreneur, brand new in the business, Mr. Dequan Bennett, and he's brought along with him Miss Abby Haylock to tell us more about their services being offered at Property Doctors Cayman. Now, staffing, how critical is it to have efficient, customer service and the correct team to work with you?
I mean, that's very important to us because we want to make sure that we get the job done in the most safe manner on time and obviously deliver that product to our client. So very important to us.
Right now, what's your staff complement? How much people work with you?
Right now we have about 12 staff members. I mean, there's painters, gardeners, electrician, plumbers, and so on. So, I mean, a few of our guys could do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So,
what is the best way for persons who may seek an estimate from you to get in contact with you? I know we would have done this at the beginning, but for the sake of those who are just joining us, we feel that it's important for us to repeat your contact details.
Yeah, definitely. You could give me a call at 925-3153, or you could visit our website, and there's actually a contact us button, and you could press the actual send a estimate request button, and then obviously I'll get that email notification.
Now, do you operate from an office or you're just mobile? How do you deal with your administration?
Currently, we are mobile, but we are in the process of trying to secure a location. Hopefully we could have one in the new year so that we could obviously talk to customers hand in hand.
Now, you're also, besides Property Doctors, there's something big that's happening besides the Red Bay Prospect Community Party on Saturday, which you will be joining us afterwards. Tell us what's happening this Saturday.
So this Saturday, we're having our grand opening for our new gym. It's called Agile Fitness Facility. And this Saturday, we're having our grand opening at 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. And the location is close to the airport. It's Unit 125 at the Barcadere Warehouse Park. So it's right across from Scott's Marine. So we want to invite the public to come out and support a local gym. And we're going to be having prizes and giveaways, as well as refreshments and music to celebrate the opening of our new gym.
So that's Agile Fit Gym for all of those persons like Susan who makes these beautiful New Year's Eve resolutions and it only lasts till the 4th. Yeah, at least mine go till the 7th. But you know what, with someone like Dequan behind this, and I'm quite sure that this, looking at you, I'll never want to be that buff, but that's okay. But I mean, it's an excellent time. Again, another accomplishment for you.
Thank you.
But what motivated you to go here? I understand that you work out, but going to the gym as somebody just working out and taking your health into your control and running one as a business owner, What prompted you to do that?
I actually got my bachelor's degree in sports management, and I know I always wanted to do something in sports. So I always had a passion for working out in the gym. And earlier this year, I started working out on the beach with a few friends, and people kept asking me to train them. So I started a whole mobile company called Agile Fit. And then there's a demand for a actual training facility, which Abby and I started to work on and started planning it. We kind of got that in the process later on this year. So we have our grand opening next week finally. But I mean, it's been a very long road. But I mean, I'm thankful for the process.
Now, in putting this whole gym together, what did it take? Were there days that you're like, oh, this is not going to work? I prefer to just use the nature and just do it. But when you're now doing it from bricks and mortar and the outfit and all that sort of stuff, what did it take? Understanding it's a saturated market for the size of our island.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't break your spirit.
Yeah, so I mean, we wanted to offer something different, not like your regular walk in the gym kind of workout on your own. We wanted to offer a place where you could be a part of an actual community. We're going to be offering group classes, personal training, obviously, and just to offer something different to Cayman was just our main goal, just to offer that great community customer service feel yet again.
Now, you were in those beautiful brand new warehouses that is across from Georgetown Yacht Club. What can people expect when they come to your grand opening ceremony on Saturday? Give us a feel. Let me know what the vibe is like.
So it's going to be like a celebration. So you're going to come in, there's going to be music playing. We're going to have a registration stand where you can come meet the trainers, get more information on what we have to offer in the new year, because, everyone wants to get fit and healthy. And also just to tour the new gym, see what's new out there and what we have to offer.
Yeah, which is like what type of machines are we looking at? Anything to intimidate me? Because I just need to see one, and I'm gone.
I mean, one thing I actually tried to do when I was purchasing the equipment was to actually get equipment that we actually don't have on island already.
Okay.
So I mean, we have a little turf strip for obviously sled pushes and pulls. We have 3 racks. We have a GHD donkey machine.
Nice.
I know it sounds pretty weird, but it is a great effective machine. Actually, a lot of our movements are actually bodyweight movements as well. I try to focus on mastering our bodyweight. And then when we can master that, I try to go on to putting it in like a few weights as well. So
now, it's one thing in your youth that you have gotten this dream. It's come to fruition. But do you see this moving forward in succession planning? Where would you like to see Agile Fit and Property Doctors Cayman in the future?
Definitely in the future, I would like to see it under one building. Not sure how I'm going to fuse that as yet, but I mean, I'm talking about 5 to 10 years from now.
That's okay. You got to have a dream. You got to have the vision.
Exactly. So, I mean, under one building, I mean, obviously, we're actually just hoping to grow every year, provide the same customer service from day 1 to, year 5. So.
Now, I'd like you to take this opportunity, but you know what? I think I'm going to take a break and then no more. Yeah. Okay. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I'll allow you to recap on some main points that you want persons to take away from this. And we could share again some social media and how persons can get in contact with you. Again, Property Doctors, we put the spotlight on that. We're hearing more about Agile Fit Gym. It's a new gym. So if you're kind of fed up with where you are right now, that's really been just too crowded, you need to check out Agile Fit this Saturday at their grand opening. That's across from Georgetown Yacht Club, right up there in the vicinity of Progressive Distributors Outlet and in the vicinity of the airport. Keep it locked to the Business Buzz for more, which is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Give them a call, 949-6211. Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, other lines of insurance products and services. And FSH Design. Let your imagination grow with FSH Design. Visit FSHdesign.com today.
Yes, the board good for the future. Rewarding, yes. The board good for the income. Rewarding, yes. The board good for the children. Rewarding, yes. I'm headed out for me, for every family. Rewarding, yes, yes. Referendum day, yes, yes. Rewarding, yes, yes, yes. I voting, yes, yes. Rewarding, yes, yes. Referendum day. We voting yes. I'm voting X. We voting yes.
Need a prescription filled but you're on the go? No problem. Healthcare Pharmacy is now on WhatsApp, 329-7313. You can request your prescription medicine or refills and even a prescription transfer from another pharmacy. Simply WhatsApp a photo of your prescription for us to fill till you arrive with the original. Have questions? Our pharmacists are happy to help. Collect your filled prescriptions at Healthcare Pharmacy in Governor Square or Grand Harbor. Go on, WhatsApp us on 329-7313. Healthcare Pharmacy, we care about your health.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
On a daily basis, making it easy to connect with you, our listeners. Add us to WhatsApp today, 925-3261. That's 925-3261.
Radio Cayman.
Send a text or voice note.
Can I send a request, please?
You don't really have to ask us. Just send a request.
This is a shout out to my ex.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
Praise time.
Praise him, praise him, praise him, praise him.
Weekdays 6 to 6:30 a.m.
Early this morning, I woke from my sleep.
Radio Cayman, waking you up with Praise Time.
Praise time.
I know he cares. He'll always be there. Oh, yeah. Praise him, praise him, praise him,
Praise time.
Set your clock for 6 a.m. or you will miss it. Welcome back to the Business Buzz, the business topics that matter, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. Business Buzz.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz as we keep the spotlight and hear more from Mr. DeQuan Bennett and Miss Abby Haylock, all about Property Doctors Cayman. You know, with everything hitting me, running my own business, being here on the Business Buzz, wanting to be on point with putting up my Christmas lights, power washing, the husband promised he's going to do it. That Sunday gets put off to the next Sunday. How much public holidays have passed and it didn't get done? I was so glad when I popped across Property Doctors Cayman and I met DeQuan. And you know what? I had him with his physique out in the front of my yard, power washing that. And when the husband came, he's like, oh, Lord. I said, see? I gave you 1 entire month and you didn't do it. So I call iCandy, Mr. DeQuan Bennett, to do all of the power washing for my house. And I am pleased with everything. I asked him then to put up the Christmas lights. What do you think about tomorrow night? Well, fighting traffic, trying to get home. That was a done deal. In traffic, I got on my cell phone and I called 925-3153. DeQuan was over in 24 hours. Even though he's only started round the back, he'll be round the front by Sunday. And I suggest you do the same. Sure. Yes, it's all about Property Doctors. That's what they're for. Give DeQuan Bennett a call, 925-3153. What would you like for persons to take away from this interview this morning? Main points that you want to leave with our listening audience. It could be pertaining to Christmas lights, like I used your services. It could be pertaining to power washing, upkeep, enhancing your paint, and much more.
Yeah, so I mean, like, obviously the last thing a person wants to do at the end of a hard working day is to obviously go home and put up Christmas lights. So I mean, contact us, the Property Doctors, and we will be able to take care of that for you. And then also, if you have anything else around your property that you want to be taken care of, we could obviously take care of that for you, whether that be painting, plumbing, electrical, pressure washing, you name it, we could do it.
Mm-hmm. And Agile Fitness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Agile Fit. Me, I think that's
No,
a change of
I mean,
name. Yeah, that actually flowed quite well. Agile Fit. Tell us what's upcoming. This is the grand opening that's taking place this Saturday. Please tell us more, and we need to know the hours of operations too of this gym.
Yeah, so this Saturday is our grand opening. It's going to be from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're welcoming the public to come and support and take a look at this new fitness facility that's located near the airport across from Scott's Marine. There will be prizes and giveaways as well as refreshments and music. It's going to be a celebration. Our hours of operation is 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. from Monday to Friday. And then on Saturday, it's only from 8 till 10 a.m. And you can find out more information on our website at agilefit.ky.
Now, as a business is up and coming, you will modify your hours of operation based on demand.
Yes.
I'm
Definitely.
quite sure.
Of course.
But you just got to get started somewhere.
Exactly.
And, this is one of the highlights of the job that I'm tasked with to do here. It's always a pleasure for us and the team, even this producer, to put the spotlight on young Caymanian entrepreneurs. And this is the only way forward. And I hope that, your friends and other young persons who may be listening to you this morning will be motivated, encouraged to just make the start. It is key.
Yeah, definitely.
Just take that step. And being your own boss is one thing, but the sense of responsibility, understanding that you have overheads, you have a reputation to
Employees
protect.
to manage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just puts you to a different level. So again, it is our pleasure to showcase and highlight young Caymanian entrepreneurs, and we hope that by ways of this interview and this medium that you would encourage and inspire more to step out.
Will do. I mean, I just want to say that, for me starting off this year, I had one goal in mind. That was to just obviously put together 4 business plans. I mean, to write one every quarter. And surprisingly, at the end of this year, I have 2 businesses under my belt. So, I mean, it's all about taking that first step, and then you'll actually be surprised at what actually comes from it.
Right. How are you able to interact with your friends now versus when you didn't have your businesses going and now that you do? Have you seen a shift where your priorities have shifted and it's more focused on building your businesses?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so I mean, I obviously have 2 businesses, and then I'm also a DJ as well. So, I mean, I do work nights and days and days and nights, but I mean, I try to spend time with my friends as much as I can, but I mean, work is a priority for me right now, and yeah.
What words of encouragement would you share with other young people out there who may be a little apprehensive in taking the step forward, or just waiting to have that savings of $15,000, $20,000? What would you say to them if they're looking at 1 or 2 specific things before making the step?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would just say just make that step. Don't wait, because if you keep waiting, it's never going to happen. I started these businesses without any money, and I just kind of saved here and there, and it actually just took off by itself.
How important is it to manage your books? It's one thing of making the money, and there's another thing of not dipping into what you make to go on nice trips or charter a luxury boat.
I mean, that's actually the hardest part, because I mean, I have 3 different accounts to manage. Obviously, my whole DJing account, my property doctor's account, and also the Agile Fit account. But I mean, it is tempting at times, but you also just have to
discipline.
Exactly. Obviously, remain disciplined, see the actual goal, and obviously make sure your expenses are covered and so on.
Now, you are a DJ. Are you available for hire? A lot of parties are going to be going on for this Christmas if you are not already booked up by your family.
Exactly.
Hint,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm definitely available for hire. You could follow me on Instagram at DJQuan345, and also you have my number once again. That's 925-3153. I mean, I play at a few Christmas parties, but I mean, I do have dates available.
Yeah. So now is the best time if you want to. You can not only make people dance and be happier, you can power wash and prepare their property for the event.
Yep.
And then you can, all the Cayman style beef and bread that they eat in cassava cake, you can work it off at Agile Fit. So let me tell you something. You're well on your way, young man.
Thank you.
You are more than well on your way.
Thank you.
And I want you to put on your headphones because we got a caller. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Sabrina, and good morning to your panel.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
It's so wonderful to hear some young Caymanians achieving their goals. And I've known this little young man since Red Bay Primary School because he was in class with my only son. So I am so happy and so proud of you. Keep it up, Daquan.
Thank you very
much. And I will be calling you to get some of your services as well.
No problem.
Nice.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you, caller. You see, that's again, word is out there. And for the sake of those who may have missed the numbers, definitely please share your contact details again for property doctors especially.
Yeah, so my number is 925-3153. You could follow us on Facebook, Property Doctors Cayman, and also Instagram, that's Property Doctors Cayman as well. And check out our website for our list of services, that's propertydoctors.ky.
Do you think the size of our island and people being able to relate back, oh, that's Daquan. Oh my God, I still remember him like the day he was at Red Bay Primary School. This is him. You think that has made people accepting you and willing to give you an opportunity much easier?
A part of it, yeah, but I mean, a part of it also, I also have to prove myself sometimes because a lot of people know that I'm obviously young, upcoming, and I obviously have all this going for me, but I mean, it's all about proving yourself out there, especially in the Cayman community.
But you wouldn't be able to prove it unless we're willing to give you a chance.
Exactly.
And I am so glad I took that risk. Mine, I was afraid. I was afraid when I was calling you, but I took the risk.
Exactly.
Daquan and Abby, I want to thank you for allowing us to put the spotlight in hearing about your successes and your new paths and ventures. And I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, want to wish you continued success.
Thank you.
And I would like to bring you back on here in the near future to get an update as to how things are going. By then, you probably have 5 companies under your belt. But you know what? That's good. But it's just a matter of keeping at it and don't get turned off because of some obstacle. And it just shows the discipline that you have.
Yeah.
All success to you and keep up the great work.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
It is a pleasure. You have been in tune to Radio Cayman's Business Buzz, and it has been my pleasure to open the airwaves here and give Property Doctors Cayman and Agile Fit the opportunity to showcase their products and service to young entrepreneur Caymanians. And we want to thank the exec team from the Red Bay Prospect community for coming on this morning to allow us to share and spread Christmas cheer and inviting the residents and of Prospect and Red Bay to their annual Christmas potluck style party that will take place this Saturday. Yes, this Saturday from 6 until midnight, where you'll be entertained by the Regeneration Band. We know that Mr. Edlin Miles and Mr. Bunny always put it down. We know what they did for us last year, and we encourage all those persons who haven't pledged what dish they will have. You all know who I'm talking to. You know how to pledge to your dishes or whatever you're going to contribute via our WhatsApp chat. This is also an opportunity. You may want to bring a special bottle. Bring your favorite bottle. That's okay. We're all going to have a great time. And like we said in that interview, the only P we want to hear discussed on those grounds this Saturday is party. Until Thursday, have a safe and fabulous Tuesday.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And also brought to you by FSH Design. Let your imagination grow with FSH Design. Visit fshdesign.com today.
Okay, man, the voice of the Cayman Islands, Radio Cayman. Shining down from above.
We love our listeners.
Radio Cayman in the Cayman Islands.